Hi, my name is Rebecca Musi, and this is my third of 3 videos about a flow that I embedded on a Lightning page in order to show the status of 5 different paths that a member could take. In the first video, I showed how I created first a 4-part flow because there are only 4 columns available in the standard section component on a flow screen. In the second video, I showed how I added a 5th column by creating a new flow component and adding it to my flow screen. In this third video, I'd like to show how I handled the update problem, because when one of the statuses is changed, the images and text don't currently update unless the update button or the refresh button on the page are clicked. The first thing that I tried was a record-triggered flow so that anytime a status was changed, there would be an update on the page. However, from a record-triggered flow, you can't call an action to update the page. The next thing that I tried was looking around on the web, and I found a way to add a Visualforce page to the Lightning page and put the flow inside of it. It seemed like it was going to work. However, the new component that I created, the 5-part component, wasn't supported in Lightning runtime. When I first had the error about my component not working in Lightning runtime, I searched the web and found that there was a setting in Process Automation Settings to enable Lightning runtime for flows, but when I checked it, it was already enabled, so that wasn't the problem. I ended up finding a Stack Exchange page that showed me how to create a Lightning app that connected to the Visualforce page, and that worked to have my flow automatically update. I'm going to show you how I did it. The first thing I'll show you is the Lightning app. If you wanted to do this yourself, you would go to Setup and click on Developer Console. This is the Lightning app, and it's really simple. It has a dependency on Lightning Flow, and it extends Lightning Out app. If you wanted to do this yourself, you would go to File, New, Lightning Application, and then put this code into the application portion in the console and save it. This is the Visualforce page that I created. I'm not going to go over all of the code, but I did want to point out that this part of it with the record ID was a little bit difficult to figure out based on the Stack Exchange page that I found. So I ended up creating a new Stack Exchange page to outline how I handled this problem, and I included this part in it. So all the code for this and for the Lightning app are on the Stack Exchange page, which I will add to the notes for this video. Now I'm going to show you how I put it onto the Lightning page. When I first set this up, I had a flow component. Now what we want to do is get rid of the flow component and add a Visualforce page. Then I chose the name of the Visualforce page that I created. The default height was 300 pixels. I changed it to 150, and it hid the update button at the bottom of the flow. I also removed the show label, which made the height even less, so that the banner just showed the icons and the text. After saving the changes to the page, the flow looks like this. It doesn't have the update button visible, though it is there. It's not really needed. And it has a nice height only showing the images and the text of the banner. If I change the status, for example, the mock interview status, from scheduled to complete, and I save it, the banner automatically refreshes and a new image and text appear. It was super exciting to be able to create my own flow component with 5 columns and to figure out a way to have it update with the changes to the page. I wanted to share all of this with you, and hopefully it'll be helpful to someone.